Mercedes, a name synonymous with German precision, but not every engine bearing the three-pointed star logo is worthy of your trust. Some engines are so durable they can surpass 300,000 miles with just basic maintenance, while others are ticking time bombs that could cost you tens of thousands of dollars before even reaching 100,000 miles. So, which engines keep owners up at night, and which are the true legends that can stay with you for a lifetime? In this video, we'll uncover the truth to know which names to steer clear of and which engines to hunt down if you want to drive in luxury with long-term peace of mind. Comment number 1 if you find the video great, or number 2 if otherwise. Thank you. List of the 3 worst engines. Number 1, M102, 1980s to 1990s, 4-cylinder gasoline. If you've ever been captivated by the classic look of the Mercedes 190e, chances are you've heard of the M102, the 4-cylinder gasoline engine once considered the backbone of the brand during the 1980s to early 1990s. On paper, the M102 seems like a reasonable choice. Simple design, adequate power, and easy to maintain. But reality is far harsher, and this is exactly why this engine often appears on the list of Mercedes' most hard-to-swallow machines. The M102's fatal flaw lies in its timing chain. Instead of using a robust double-chain system like its predecessors, Mercedes opted for a delicate single chain. The result? After a few tens of thousands of miles, it starts to stretch, producing a clattering noise during cold starts, a sound not unlike a death knell. Ignore it, and sooner or later the pistons and valves will meet in the combustion chamber, often resulting in a repair bill of $4,000 to $6,000 to overhaul the entire engine. That's not all. The M102 is also notorious for oil leaks from the head gasket and valve cover. Those oil stains on your garage floor are like an unwanted signature of ownership. And since this engine is over 3 decades old, replacement parts are increasingly rare and expensive. This means every repair not only costs money but also tests your patience as you hunt for even the smallest components. For classic car enthusiasts, the M102 might still hold some charm, tied to the golden era of Mercedes' past. But for the average user, dreaming of a reliable, low-maintenance Mercedes? Treat the M102 like a beautiful romance best admired from a distance, because if you get too close, you're likely the one who'll end up in tears. 2. OM651 2008 to 2016 diesel. If the M102 brings the frustrations of a bygone era, the OM651 is a modern nightmare that left many Mercedes owners from 2008 to 2016 sighing in exasperation. On the surface, it was introduced as a new generation of clean diesel engines, promising a blend of fuel efficiency and durability. But sadly, reality fell far short of those glossy brochures. The biggest point of contention is the timing chain, positioned at the rear of the engine, right against the firewall. Sounds harmless, until the chain stretches or fails. Unlike a typical repair that might take a few hours, technicians have to remove the entire engine from the vehicle. A part worth a few dozen dollars turns into a $4,000 to $7,000 repair bill. Even worse, this issue often crops up when the vehicle has only reached 100,000 miles, an age when many assume the car is still young and healthy. But that's not the end of it. The OM651 comes with a laundry list of issues. Fuel injectors can fail prematurely, with each replacement costing $500 to $800. The EGR valve tends to clog, causing power loss and increased fuel consumption, and the weak oil cooler gasket can lead to a disastrous oil-water mix, forming a milkshake that's capable of destroying the entire engine if not caught in time. It's no exaggeration when mechanics jokingly say, the OM651 is a money-printing machine for funding your kids' education. Pause for 3 seconds and hit the subscribe button to support our channel. 3. OM642 2005 to 2018 V6 Diesel 3.0L. If the OM651 left many owners shaking their heads in frustration, the OM642, the 3.0L V6 diesel engine found in a wide range of models like the E-Class, ML, GL, and even the Sprinter, is a clear testament to the saying, it's great when it's great, but keeping it great is costly. When running smoothly, the OM642 delivers a refined driving experience, abundant torque, and impressive fuel efficiency. The problem? Keeping it great for the long haul is as challenging as slowing the melting of ice in summer heat. The OM642 is tied to a legendary flaw, the oil cooler gasket. It's just a small gasket worth a few $dozen, but when it fails, oil and coolant mix, creating a chocolate-like sludge. Once this mixture spreads through the engine, the result is often a full overhaul, costing $3,000 to $4,000. And to replace that tiny gasket, mechanics have to dismantle nearly the entire interior of the engine. The OM642 is also infamous for its swirl flap issues, small flaps in the intake manifold designed to optimize emissions and boost traction. But when they break, they become free-flying metal in the combustion chamber, wreaking havoc on pistons and cylinders like a chaotic pinball. Glow plugs are another weak point. They tend to seize, and when removed, they often break, turning a job worth a few $100s into a $1,500 bill. And, of course, the piezo injectors, each costing nearly $800, rarely last the lifetime of the engine. Multiply that by 6, and you'll understand why many owners call the OM642 a reverse ATM, constantly withdrawing money without ever depositing. List of the 4 best engines. 1. OM606, 1993 to 2001 diesel i6. If the previous 3 engines caused Mercedes owners sleepless nights, the OM606 is a living testament to the golden era of German engineering, a time when every component was designed with the mindset of better too strong than too weak. Produced from 1993 to 2001, this inline-6 diesel engine, especially the turbocharged OM606.962 variant, is not only hailed by car enthusiasts as an immortal legend, but also considered a benchmark for durability in engine history. What makes the OM606 special is its blend of mechanical simplicity and absurd durability. Instead of relying on complex sensors or electronics, it uses a Bosch mechanical injection pump, something mechanics jokingly say could run on cooking oil. Its cast iron block and robust aluminum head are built to far exceed typical demands. As a result, W124 or W210 models equipped with the OM606 often cruise past 500,000 kilometers or even 800,000 kilometers with just regular oil changes. But the OM606 isn't just about durability. For car enthusiasts, it's a blank canvas for creativity. With just a few basic modifications, its power can safely increase by 50%. Many tuned OM606 engines have surpassed 400 horsepower while remaining smooth and reliable, a feat that many newer engines can't match. The only downside? It's increasingly rare. Cars with the OM606 are highly sought after, with prices steadily rising as everyone wants a piece of this durable, tunable, and purely mechanical masterpiece. If you stumble across an original E300 or 300D with an OM606 engine, treat it like treasure. It might just be the last car you'll ever need to buy, and one you'll never want to sell. 2. M113, 1997 to 2012 V8 gasoline. If the OM606 is a symbol of mechanical durability, the M113, the V8 gasoline engine produced from 1997 to 2012, is a symphony of perfect balance between power, reliability, and maintenance-friendly design. You'll find the M113 in a wide range of models, from the luxurious E-Class and S-Class to the sporty SL Roadster, and even Mercedes' larger SUVs. And the common thread? Owners tend to keep them for a long time, simply because there's little reason to let them go. What makes the M113 valuable is its just-right modernity. It's modern enough to deliver impressive performance and better fuel efficiency than older, clunkier engines, yet traditional enough to avoid the complex, failure-prone technologies of newer designs. Its 3-valve per-cylinder design might sound unusual, but it strikes a perfect balance of power, smoothness, and durability. Unlike many modern engines that are tightly packed, the M113 is laid out with ample space, so mechanics don't have to disassemble half the car just to change spark plugs. That means maintenance costs stay reasonable. Another big plus is the cooling system, which Mercedes designed with extra care. Whether you're driving in scorching climates or on long journeys, the M113 runs consistently without the erratic overheating issues seen in other engines. Common problems? Mostly minor leaks from the valve cover gasket or occasional crankshaft sensor issues, all of which are inexpensive and easy to fix. That's why many car enthusiasts actively seek out the M113 when buying a Mercedes, even passing up newer models to own this engine. To them, the M113 is like a loyal friend, Powerful, low maintenance, and ready to go 250,000 to 300,000 miles with little more than regular oil changes. 3. M156 2006 to 2014 AMG 6.2L V8 handcrafted. If the M113 is the safe choice for those seeking a powerful yet reliable engine, the M156 is a symbol of boldness and AMG's masterful craftsmanship. Produced from 2006 to 2014, this 6.2L V8 isn't just an engine, it's a work of art. Each one is handcrafted by a single AMG engineer, complete with a signed plaque on the engine cover as a pledge of honor. The M156 was the first engine entirely designed by AMG, and they went all in, naturally aspirated, delivering 451 to 518 horsepower, depending on the version. No turbo, no supercharger, yet it offers the purest driving experience with a roaring exhaust note, linear torque, and instantaneous throttle response that leaves an imprint on anyone behind the wheel. As they say, hear the M156 sing once, and you'll understand why many fans consider it the last legendary V8 before AMG had to embrace the era of turbocharging. Of course, no masterpiece is without its flaws. Early versions, 2006 to 2008, had issues with weak head bolts, which could lead to costly repairs. But after Mercedes addressed this, the M156 became surprisingly reliable for a high-performance engine. In fact, many AMG vehicles with the M156 have clocked 200,000 miles, even after being pushed on racetracks or the Autobahn. Naturally, maintenance isn't cheap. Premium synthetic oil, short change intervals, and expensive parts come with the territory. But in return, you get an engine that's both a collector's item and a true emotion machine. 4. M111 1992 to 2005 i4 gasoline. While the M156 is a powerful, climactic symphony, the M111, a gasoline inline-4 engine produced from 1992 to 2005, is like a steady, simple melody that never goes out of style. It appeared in a wide range of Mercedes models, from the compact C-Class and mainstream E-Class to the sporty SLK convertible. What's fascinating is that, despite lacking flash or overwhelming power, the M111 is seen as a diligent worker, an engine that runs tirelessly, rarely complains, and is remarkably wallet-friendly for owners. The core of the M111's reputation lies in its sensible simplicity. Its cast-iron block paired with a lightweight aluminum head is both sturdy and durable. The timing chain system is meticulously designed, rarely needing replacement before 200,000 miles, a stark contrast to the disaster that was the M102, its relative. And because it avoids overly complex technologies like direct injection, intricate variable valve timing, or a dense array of sensors, the M111 has little opportunity to burden owners with costly breakdowns. Even the supercharged compressor version, which adds complexity with a supercharger, proves impressively durable as long as you stick to regular oil changes and maintenance. The most common issues? Minor leaks from the intake manifold gasket or a mass airflow (MAF) sensor, needing replacement after 150,000 miles. But these are easy, low-cost fixes that don't leave you with the wallet pain associated with many other Mercedes engines. It's not uncommon to hear stories of the M111 running smoothly past 300,000 miles, still quiet and oil-free with just regular oil changes. This humble yet enduring quality makes the M111 a safe choice for those wanting to enter the Mercedes world without facing the harsh reality of hefty repair bills. It may not deliver the thrill of the M156 or the fame of the M606, but as a reliable companion, the M111 is a quiet gem in Mercedes' engine legacy. Mercedes has engines that can bankrupt owners, like the M102, OM651, or OM642, but it also has trustworthy gems, like the OM606, M113, M156, and M111. The lesson? Don't let the three-pointed star logo fool you. Choose the right engine, and you'll have a car that lasts hundreds of thousands of miles. Choose wrong, and your wallet will empty quickly. The real takeaway: always research an engine's history thoroughly, inspect before buying, and remember that proper maintenance is the key to keeping your car running strong for years. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If not, hit subscribe.